On the news tonight, FCT Minister approves waiver on signage to caution the effect of COVID-19. Stakeholders on disaster management hold capacity training for members. And National Human Rights Commission begins 16-day activism against gender violence.
Glad to have you join us on the news desk of NTA Channel 5 Abuja at 7. My name is Tessie Omeri. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Muhammad Musa Bello, has approved waiver on signage for business interests within the territory. The gesture is a non-monetary palliative to caution the effect of COVID-19 pandemic. The minister gave this approval at the launch of Bills Distribution and Road Show organized by the Department of Outdoor Advertisement and Signage, DAOS, in Abuja. Kopu tells us more.
The non-monetary palliative city minister Muhammad Musa Bello, represented by the permanent secretary Adeshola Olushade, disclosed that the waiver is one of the government concessions during this period of COVID-19. He urged area council chairmen to support the
to those enterprises that have their signages and billboards on their walls, just as announced. This for a period of time to enable them also benefit from some of the benefits of concessions made by government for this COVID period.
Director, Department of Outdoor Advertisement and Signage, Babagana Adam, explained that the administration has also granted waiver to mobile advertisements and large billboards on the streets.
Every signage on your business premises, on your wall, is no longer going to pay. That is the magnanimity of the Honorable Minister and the FCT top administration. So you see, it's a good thing. At least it's a way, no matter how little it is, no matter how huge it is a fundamental policy statement. If we had not come here, attention would not have come to the business signage on your
banks and other key institutions in the FCT are also to benefit from this gesture. Shuaibu Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
And now to update on COVID-19. Figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 24th November 2020 indicate 61 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT, making the total number of confirmed cases to be 6,576, while active cases now stands at 52, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stands at 5,969, and sadly, 83 deaths have so far been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. Disaster, they say, doesn't come with much warning. Having plans to help one to avoid panic and spring into action when they occur to save life and property is key. This necessitated a joint stakeholders emergency management meeting to have a capacity training for its members on how to save lives whenever a disaster occurs. Hawa Gimba was there.
In line with the current global trend of disaster risk management and its mission statement to coordinate resources towards efficient and effective disaster prevention, preparedness, mitigation, and response to casualties of road accidents, a capacity training to sensitize members of Road Safety Corps, FCT Emergency Management Agency, FCT Fire Service, Directorate of Road Traffic Service, Police and Red Cross by National Emergency Management Agency is to ensure that road users and residents are safe from disaster and road casualty when they happen. Head of Operations Bitrus Samuel, while sharing experience on mass casualty handling during Ember Month, says it is for the betterment of the nation.
Our focus is in disaster risk reduction. This is actions that we take prior to emergency situations to increase our capacities and the capacities of our stakeholders, those who have primary responsibility, particularly the Federal Road Safety Commission.
Deputy Corps Commander Operations FCT Road Safety Corps Anuame Oswakwe says the training is up.
The first thing is that the vehicle, motor car, must be in good working condition. Nothing like management of a motor vehicle, because you manage the car, it could lead to your death.
The training head of operations, Nas Hawagimba, NTA News.
And now to issues of gender-based violence. On the occasion of the International Day on Elimination of Violence Against Women and Girls, the National Human Rights Commission took to the scourge of rape and intensifying awareness on gender violence. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji.
Of female minors by adults and even exploitation of the girl child by their own parents. These acts, once considered as taboos, are gradually assuming the norm, but not for these women, led by the Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, whose voices resonate loud. Enough!
All these are partner agencies that have geared up support to make sure that we are able to create the necessary awareness to raise up respect for the rights of women and girls. Violence is exterminated. Of course, you know, this year, because of the COVID, seem to have gotten out of hand, with respect to sexual and gender-based violence. Back to the consciousness of Nigerians so that we scale it down.
Troubled by this disturbance, participants never looked back as they marched from the Eagle Square through the Unity Fountain, chanting solidarity songs. Upon arrival at the National Human Rights Commission headquarters, Maitama, the group got down to business. The message was clear. Violence against women and girls is unacceptable. Victims must be heard and perpetrators punished.
Don't be a standby. We own each and every other the responsibility to be our brother's keeper.
This activism, which climaxed deploying cutting-edge technology to report cases of sexual abuse in real time for prompt action. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji, NTA News.
Our world today and remains largely unreported due to the impunity, silence, stigma and shame surrounding it. As the
United Nations General Assembly designated November 25th as the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
These vices must stop. Women are women. Any injustice on women is a violation of human rights.
Yeah, this is the time for us to advocate. This is the time for us to tell our sisters legislation that affect their lives, the lives of the girl child, the lives of the women positively, and then urging the legislators to please it.
As countries implement lockdown measures to stop the spread of the coronavirus, violence against women, especially domestic violence, intensified in some countries.
I think that this day will also be able to point out to people that perpetrators will not go free. To be in the forefront of ensuring that perpetrators are brought to book, we should ensure that wherever it happens, we're able to bring it to national recognition, not in terms of giving them any pat on the back, but shaming perpetrators, whoever.
This year's theme for the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women is Orange the World, Fund, Respond, Prevent, Collect. Like in previous years, this year's International Day will mark the launch of 16 days of activism that will conclude on the 10th of December 2020, which is International Human Rights Day. In Abuja, Ifani Izumba, NT News. The United Nations
Wait, you don't know, wait.
Komai na iya kare maka, amma ban da lokacin magana.
Your call credit is exhausted and your call has been terminated.
Ba ku da waya? Kawai kira *321# don rantar lokacin magana a tsarin Boromi Credit ka biya a gaba. Ci gaba da tattaunawa a wayarka tare da tsarin Boromi Credit.
Kawo biyu, kada Allah ka kai kamun duran ruwa ma gaba ke duran bi.
No, unlimited.
Welcome back. As part of the corporate social responsibility, founder of a non-governmental organization, Jesus and Friends Impact Initiative, has donated food items to Amazing Grace Foundation for onward distribution to the less privileged persons in the society. Amira Mohammed reports that the organization also provided health services to the internally displaced persons at Karamajiji.
To put a smile on the faces of the less privileged persons in the society, especially the internally displaced persons, a non-governmental organization known as Jesus and Friends Impact Initiative has donated food items to Amazing Grace Foundation and medical services to IDPs at the Karamanjiji camp.
We went around a couple of IDPs. For example, we went to the one in Area 1 and then we came to this one. And when we compared their sanitary conditions and the health status of the people we spoke with, we found out that their situation here was more critical.
The founder is my son, and he's celebrating his 50th birthday. He didn't want to go to Nikon to celebrate it with. He thought about the less privileged members of the society. So I feel highly elated.
Founder of the NGO, Ayodele Monday, says the assistance is a way of extending his hands of kindness to the vulnerable.
We are new as it is today, but the vision is big. So we require every individual who understands.
The presentation of these food items and medical services is part of activities marking 50th birthday of the founder of Jesus and Friends Impact Initiative. Amira Muhammad.
Babies are comfy, Peppermint's dry, babies don't cry. It's economic, that's fantastic. Babies are happier, Peppermint's elastic, babies feel fantastic. Ice! Good price, more smiles. Peppermint's more smiles. Good price, more smiles.
Dermatologically tested prevent leakage and makes families happy with its affordable price.
Eagles, as the men's basketball national team D Tigers arrive Kigali in Rwanda ahead of the AfroBasket 2021 qualifiers. Kama Kama is with this and more on Sports Brief.
Have been under scrutiny since the development. Sunday Dari threatened to overhaul the national team's technical department and the country's football administrative structure to meet the aspirations of Nigerians. It is against this backdrop that led to a meeting with the NFF yesterday, where the minister charged the federation to hold Super Eagles manager Garnet Rowe, while also demanding for answers and charges too on behalf of Nigerians. In another news, coach of Nigeria's senior men's basketball team, the Tigers, Mike Brown, has arrived in Kigali, Rwanda, ahead of the AfroBasket 2021 qualifiers. The competition is scheduled for between of coaches and stated that the players are expected in Kigali from today. With Post Brief, Kama Kama, NTA News.
And on a sad note, Diego Maradona has died at the age of 60 after suffering a cardiac arrest. The football legend had a heart attack at his home just 2 weeks after leaving hospital, where he underwent surgery on a blood clot in his brain. Maradona, regarded as one of helped Argentina, he played club football for Boca Juniors, Napoli and Barcelona, among others. And this is in addition to a coaching career. May God rest his soul. And it is on that sad note we conclude the news, English version of the news. Before we go, remember always, stay tuned for the translation in other languages. Good evening.
Ai wato ne jama'a suke layi a nan kullum.
Ba na fan 100 mana.
A'a ba malam. Ai wanda ka ci yafi na fan 100. Sai dai ka ce in baka na fan 200.
Gabatar muku da sabon ɗanɗanon Dangote yana ƙara wa abinci ƙamshi da ɗanɗano na musamman wanda iyali za su so. Sabon ɗanɗanon Dangote shi ne ya dace. Gwada shi a yau.
And did I ever tell you about its price? It's economic and that's really nice. Good price, more smiles. That means more smiles. Good price, more smiles.
Dermatologically tested Bevin baby diapers makes babies happy with elastic side bands, breathable external layers, barrier to help prevent leakage, and makes families happy with its affordable price.
Ma gbaje we shaje we wena shekone jesu preciso ayuba no agwa na baje ga yi wo shaba beda wo akizina minister Haji Muhammad Musa Bello wala bagbatu ga sanu baba shi yeshi gado goyan na ye ga gwamnati to shan ayego ntu na bwaze widna nya bo ba che shi ashi na zoko luko ko wu shaba ye ba wud na de pia ba gi ba shin shabo ne Yakubu wada inga minister wa ba shi ma je pia wace aza a shige shi ya ntu nya sanu ko ye bo inge corona aza ku minister Sami Imajiye pia wa shi na ansa badai koyin agbaje bada inga asala gan za sa pe bada shi gwamnati aza awe atete je ba ye nema ko la puta mana la ko ga aza ayoka ya na zakoi na za ba hwi sanu mbanu koi kwa sha za ta za hwi agu ntige babwa ba mi ba gi wewe na da ba buji yayi baba da ko sanu ba shi iya shi na gbada gun ba shi tete na zakoi luko la ba hawagin ba wada inga maji pia ko yin ko ba maji na ga aza yoka ya abaye ba pe na da na za na gba ba da inga zakoi ba hwi ko ba maji na ba ta abwa ba ni koi ko za la ba na zakoi luko anaba yi ajesi dai inga gbadagun tiga gwamnati nyan ba hwi inge zakwaci wai ntuko bazun ba bai la kun inge mitaye munaji sheba ntu ina bani koi bo ina shi abi ayin ko zalai a shi ba na gbai na kala gbadagun kwada inga bade golo ta aish sakoyi a naga abi ku ashi ayin ko zakon Abdullahi Suleiman ya ci wada inga gbadagun ko kwa kun sheba na ayin fe wa wuce tnai nke zai ko ba wu ba bu ba wu ntu banu ko ba na shin abian ko ilo nga ata jogo ko yin amma gbaje anaba ku zai be ja da wasu shekwa ife yi sai su
Masu kallonmu barkanmu da yammaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Ministan babban birnin tarayya Muhammad Musa Bello ya sauke karɓar biyan kuɗin haraji na allunan talla da masu sana'a ke amfani da shi a babban birnin tarayya. Wakilinmu Shu'aibu Onoze Yakubu ya rawaito mana cewa an sauke harajin ne saboda domin bikin ranar da aka keɓe na nuna damuwa kan cin zarafin mata da yara ƙanana. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji ya rawaito mana cewa hukumar kare hakkin bil'adama sun fara tattaki a layukan Abuja na kwanaki 16 domin nuna damuwa game da yawaitan yi wa mata fyaɗe da kuma wayar da kai game da hana cin zarafin mata. Jama'a, ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Nnọọ n'akụkọ ụwa nke uhuruchi a, aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono.
minista n'isi ala anyị Muhammad Musa Bello enyela iwu ka akwụsị ịna ndị niile tinyere ihe mgbaàmà maka ọrụ maọbụ azụmahịa ha ego iji tie ha aka n'obi maka nje korona. Onye ọrụ anyị Shuaibu Noze Yakubu wetara akụkọ na gọọmenti isi ala anyị mekwara ka ịgbasa ozi maka azụmahịa site n'ekwentị bụrụ nke emere n'efu. Minista isi ala anyị jikwazi ya bụ ohere rịọ ndị isi oche ime obodo niile ka ha kwado ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ihe mgbasa ozi okporo ụzọ n'ihi na emere nke a n'efu n'ihi na ọ ga-akwalite mmepe na uto nke ala anyị. Dịka ihe mberede ọdachi na-abịa kwa mgbe ma na-eri ndụ na akụnụba ndị mmadụ, ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ihe mberede NEMA amalitela ịkụziri ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ihe mberede okporo ụzọ nakwa ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ọkụ ụzọ dị iche iche ha ga-esi gbochie ihe mberede. Onye ọrụ anyị Hawa Gimba wetara akụkọ na onyeisi n'ụlọ ọrụ NEMA Bitrus Samuel kwupụtara ụzọ ihe mberede okporo ụzọ si eri ndụ ndị mmadụ ọkachasị n'ọwa mba. Ya bụ nwa amadi gbakwunyekwara ụzọ dị iche iche a ga-esi belata ya bụ ihe. N'ihi oke mmụba nke ịkwaso mmadụ iko n'ike ọkachasị ụmụaka na-erubeghị ihe eji mmadụ eme, ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka oke ruoro ndị mmadụ National Human Rights Commission tinyere ọnụ na ya bụ okwu taa bụ ụbọchị mba ụwa niile ji eme emume maka mmegbu ụmụaka na ụmụ nwaanyị nakwa ndị nne. Onye ọrụ anyị Abdullahi Suleimani Yaji wetara akụkọ na onye ode akwụkwọ na ya bụ ụlọ ọrụ Anthony Ojukwu katọrọ ya bụ agwa. Igbo bụ Igbo, ọ gwụla ka ọ ha anyị n'ọnụ bụ akụkọ ụwa nke uhuruchi a. Udo dịrị unu.
Ẹ kú kalẹ̀ o, ẹ sì kú dédé wòyí, ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín látẹnu Mobọ́lájí Mátì. Aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Muhammadu Musa Bello tí wọ́n ṣojú rẹ̀ níbi ètò ti fàṣẹ sí i wípé kí gbogbogbò jẹ àǹfààní ìpolówó ọjà lórí pátákó ìpolówó lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ní ìlú Àbújá. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Shuaibu Noze Yakubu ròyìn wípé èyí wáyé lásìkò ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ètò pínpín ìwé tí wọ́n fi ń polówó pẹ̀lú ètò ìrìnká lójú pópó tí àjọ tó ń rí sí ètò ìpolówó ọjà ní gbangba ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀. Ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ ọ̀hún Babangana Adam nínú ọ̀rọ̀ sọ wípé aláṣẹ Bello gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀hún fún ìdẹ̀rùn gbogbogbò látàrí COVID-19. Àjọ tó ń ṣe àmójútó ọ̀rọ̀ pàjáwìrì ṣe ìpàdé pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ ń kàn láti ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìfìẹ̀kọ́kọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ gbogbo lórí bí wọn yóò ṣe máa gba ẹ̀mí là nígbàkigbà tí jàǹbá bá wáyé. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Hawa Gimba ròyìn wípé olórí ètò ìmúṣẹ́ṣe Bitrus Samuel sọ ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lórí bí wọ́n ti máa mójútó ẹni tó bá kàgbákò jàǹbá pàápàá tí ọdún lọ sópin. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sì ni ọ̀gá Anume sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò náà. Ètò ọ̀hún kó àjọ ètò ààbò lójú pópó l'Àbújá, àjọ VIO, àjọ alágbélébùú pupa, àjọ panápaná àti àjọ NEMA àwọn ọlọ́pàá papọ̀ láti rí i wípé àwọn tó rìn lójú pópó ò ṣe àgbákò jàǹbá. Fún ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ tí a ti fi òpin sí lílu àwọn obìnrin àti ọ̀dọ́mọbìnrin lágbàáyé, àjọ tó ń rí sí ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn ọjọ́ 16 lójú pópó láti fi hàn àwọn ará ìlú àti láti là wọ́n lọ́yẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìfipábánilò papọ̀ pẹ̀lú ipá àti àwọn ìbàjẹ́ mìíràn lórí àwọn obìnrin àti ọ̀dọ́mọbìnrin. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Suleiman Yaji ròyìn wípé àwọn obìnrin wọ̀nyí tí ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ ọ̀hún Anthony Ojukwu síwájú gbóhùn sókè kíkankíkan wípé àwọn ìwà búburú wọ̀nyí kò dára rárá. Tó kì í dùn kó pọ̀ ṣéun ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí ìwòye ọ̀la òrèrè la ó sùn.